In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change to portrait and landscape mode in Google Docs. If you're formatting a document and the page layout doesn't quite fit your content, changing the page orientation can make a big difference. In Google Docs, you can switch between portrait and landscape mode in just a few clicks, and it's especially useful depending on what kind of document you're working on. To get started, open your Google Doc and go to the top menu. Click on File, then select Page Setup. This opens the settings where you can control how the page is displayed. If you've never used this menu before, don't worry, it's very straightforward, and this is where you'll find the orientation options you need. Once the page setup window appears, look for the orientation section. Here, you'll choose between portrait and landscape. Portrait is the standard vertical layout most people are familiar with. It's usually the best option for documents like letters, reports, essays, and other text-heavy pages because it follows a natural reading flow from top to bottom. Landscape, on the other hand, gives you a wider horizontal layout. This can be much more useful when your content needs extra width, such as wide tables, charts, graphics, or large images. If you've ever had content feel cramped or spill awkwardly across the page, switching to landscape can help create a cleaner and more readable layout. After choosing the orientation that works best for your document, click OK to apply the change. Your document will then update to reflect the new layout. That's really all there is to it. It's a quick adjustment, but it can have a big impact on the overall presentation and readability of your document. If you're working on something formal, portrait will usually be the right choice. If your content is more visual or spread out across the page, landscape may be the better fit. One helpful tip is to think about your content before printing or sharing the document. A layout that looks fine in one orientation might be easier to read in the other, especially when dealing with visual elements or detailed data. And that's how to change to portrait and landscape mode in Google Docs. Thank you for watching.